everybody. Sorry for the car video. I'm hoping this audio isn't too poor, but I thought it was important to make an update today, and it's going to be quite a while before I can sit down to do it. So for everyone that applied for the EID loan that had the $10,000 grant attached to it, quick recap, we didn't get that $10,000 within 3 days as promised. A month later, a handful of us randomly yesterday got $1,000, or $1,000 per employee. I do have a friend that has 4 total and they got $4,000. So anyway, I've got a lot of calls from people that didn't get that $1,000 that applied at the same time as the rest of us, really confused about it. And I don't know why it seems so random and sporadic. My cousin's salon has 19 girls that all applied at the exact same time, and only 3 got those deposits yesterday. But more of them, scratch that. What I will say is that in the process of applying for this, the government did run out of the funding and tell us, sorry, there's no more funding available. We covered this yesterday in the video, but I had a couple more little updates for it that I didn't know until today. The bill that was passed yesterday to add more money to the PPP loan fund also doubled the amount that was available for the EID loans. So it went from 10 million to 20 million, I believe. I might have that number wrong because my notes are at home, but it essentially doubled what was available. So the money had already been tapped out, but now there's another round of it, basically. So what that means is if you already applied for that grant and you were one that didn't get it yet, you still might get it. And if you didn't apply for that, you can still apply for it. So when you would go to the webpage to apply for it, it would have an announcement there saying that the fund was out of money and they weren't accepting applications anymore. Now they're saying that between Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, somewhere around then, that page is going to go live again and allow you to apply for that grant one more time. Now it's only $1,000. It's $1,000 per employee, so depending on how big your business is, but it's free money that you do not have to pay back. And the way it's going so far, none of us have had any loan money attached to it, but it may qualify you for more money in the future. So I highly recommend that you do apply for it. I've had a couple of people ask me because they have sketchy credit situations or a lot of debt. It doesn't go by that from what I have been told from every source possible. They basically do a soft credit check to make sure you're not in the middle of a bankruptcy or you don't owe something really, it's got to be very negligent, I think, for that to be a flag for them, because it is a government-backed loan. So the government backs it, not us. No collateral involved or anything. So in the info section of this video, I'm linking the website you want to click on that will take you to the page to apply. Right now it says you can't apply, there's no funds available, but you want to keep that page bookmarked and just keep checking back with it starting this weekend. And I'm going to do the same so I can let you know when it's live again. But like I said, if you already applied for it, don't apply again. You're going to be supposedly in the first running for the next round of money that gets doled out. But if you haven't applied, shoot your application in. It doesn't hurt. You might not hear anything back right away, but some of us forgot we had even applied for that and just got the money. So it's totally, it's a small amount, but it's helpful and it's completely free. So that was just the update I wanted to make. Oh, one more interesting thing for those of us that remember that when we applied for it, they said it was up to $10,000 per person in your bank account within 3 days of applying. No questions asked was the deal, and none of that happened. Nobody got $10,000. They got $1,000 if they got anything at all, and it was more like 3 weeks plus 4 weeks later. So there's actually been a lawsuit, like a giant class action lawsuit filed against the SBA. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but you can look at the list of names and it's just all these small businesses teamed together and filed a lawsuit against them saying, they gave these promises and didn't follow through with them. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in court, which will obviously take a long time, but I'm curious to see way down the road if they do lose, if the SBA loses that lawsuit. It's possible anybody everybody that filed for this originally could still see more money down the road from it. I would not count on that. Don't budget that in, but definitely it's something to follow along with, because it could get pretty interesting. So hope everybody's having a good day. Don't hesitate to call me if you have questions. I've had some really good questions asked, and I don't necessarily know the answers. Even attorneys and tax professionals don't know all the answers to this, because it's all brand new programs. But I think there's a couple of options that a lot of people could take advantage of, and I encourage you to do that. Just keep trying. And remember, Tuesday is when unemployment opens up for California for self-employed. So I will talk to everybody soon.